muñecas, welcome to my channel. My name is Penny, Penela, whatever you want to call me. For today's video, I'm going to be trying for the first time in front of the camera the Alien palette by Jeffree Star. I'm also going to be swatching it for you, live swatches, so this is not edited swatches, none of that, like live swatches. And I'm going to be giving you my opinion on it. Let me just give you a little quick peek. This is what the palette looks like outside, and a quick peek of the inside. Yeah, if you want to see this palette in action, if you want to see the swatches, and if you want to hear my opinion on the palette, then just keep on watching. So excited, you guys have no idea. I'm going to begin by priming using a little bit of concealer. The one that I'll be using today is my Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in the tone Illumination, which is not one that I typically like for my under eyes. It's a little bit too light, so that's why I'm going to use it to prep my lid. And I have my Jeffree Star's mirror. I'm so excited, you guys. I know that a mirror is not like a huge thing, and I never actually paid attention to quality of mirror. So good. I can't believe I never paid attention to like the quality of mirrors. So now that the lids are prepped, let's get right into this babe. I am so excited to open this, you guys. I've been waiting for you. I have been waiting for you. Right off the back, even the box that it comes in is gorgeous. Love that glittery space type of purple. Honestly, as much as people want to hate on Jeffree, he's a businessman. He pays attention to every single detail, so I'm sure that he makes sure that his team pays attention to every little detail. The packaging on everything was amazing. This is the actual palette, and we have our alien right here. You have a giant mirror right here, which is like in a shape of a teardrop. And again, the quality of this mirror is like one of the best that I have ever seen. I'm gonna blind you, but it's an amazing quality. Like, it's super clear. You can tell that they spent a lot of money creating it. And then when we close it out, these are the eyeshadows. They look bomb. Like, I had seen pictures, I saw his video, but when I saw it in person, honestly, I'm shook. I'm in love. I'm gonna swatch them all very quickly so you guys can see. I'm gonna try to do live swatches. I am horrible at that. Let me roll off my sleeve. Black hole. No, not black hole. Black hole. So far, very impressed. I have not used them on my eyes yet, which is the ultimate challenge. But the swatches, the hand swatches, the arm swatches, everything looks amazing. They performed amazing on the arms. Alright, so I guess we're ready now to go into the eyes. My lips feel like, my god, I should have gotten his sugar scrub, but I didn't. So let's get, I don't know what I'm gonna create, but I'm feeling inspired. Alright, I have no clue what I'm gonna do today. I have honestly no clue. I think I'm gonna be wild and then start off with abduction. And I'm going to be packing it on the inner portion of my eye, like the crease. Make sure this is... And that one so far is blending like a dream. Like, look at the brush that I'm using. It's not even like a real blending brush. My plan was to pack it on and then go in with another brush to blend it. And honestly speaking, it's blending on its own, so easy to blend so far. Next, I'm gonna take Marshall Soil with a JH37. This is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collection. And I'm going to begin applying this on the outer part of the crease, blending into abduction. Wow, okay. I thought this was gonna be a little bit more on the yellow side, but it's actually like very mustard, like very, kind of like oxidizes on my eyes a little bit, which is not a bad thing. I like it. Yeah, definitely goes on a little less bright than I expected. Like it's more on the brown mustard side. It's not as yellow, like bright. But that is actually a good thing because I was afraid that there was like no brown on the palette, like a brown for the crease. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot more brown on me than yellow. It needs a little bit more blending, but that is what we have so far. I am confused because Marshall Soil, it definitely looks more brown on me, and I kind of forgot what it looked like as a swatch. So let's swatch it one more time. And let's look at it on my eye. Yeah, definitely oxidizes a little bit. It could be a reaction because I didn't set my concealer before applying the shadows. Like I wanted them to show a little bit more potent, and that's usually what I do when I want my shadows to be very bright. So that could be the reason why it oxidized a little bit more. But again, I'm not mad at all. I'm just gonna go in around the edges with a blending brush and just blend a little bit. This is a 240 from Sigma, by the way. I'm going back in one more time with Marshall Soil because I blended that out. So yeah, definitely it oxidizes on me. I do think it's because of the base that I used because I didn't set it. So as you can see, you see how brown it is? And look what happens when I apply it. So yeah, it oxidizes for sure. So looking at the look right now, because it did oxidize on me and then I try to go in with more color over it, it's making a weird line right here. I don't know if you can see that there. So to save it, I do need to go in with a darker color. I think X-File might not be dark. Well, let's try with X-Files, which is this one right here. And I'm going in with a smaller brush. This is the E45 from Sigma. And I'm going to try to just, yeah, basically go right there where it started oxidizing and getting darker. So I'm making it darker now on purpose. I'm also going to be applying a little bit of Ghost OG, which is even darker, to darken up the outer V. Alright, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and as much as it hurts me to say this, but it's not working out for me. But I do honestly feel that it was my fault. I told you guys from the very beginning that I was wearing concealer, this concealer right here, and I was not going to set it. I never used this concealer. I was just experimenting, and I guess it was bad timing for me because I was trying out a new palette, and now the outer corners look terrible. I don't even know what to do. I've been blending and reapplying and blending and reapplying for like the last 10 minutes, and you know, this never really happens to me. I am going to try to save it. I'm going to just clean up the lid space and apply concealer again and kind of like do it like as a cut crease and see what happens. It's already looking a little bit better. I cleaned it with a makeup removing wipe, and then now I'm going to go in with my Prep and Prime from MAC, which I do use all the time to cut my crease. So I do have experience with this one, and I'm gonna cut the crease. So I'm pretty confident that we were able to save it by cutting the lid. So now I'm gonna go in. There's so many shades in here that I want to try. For the very inner corner of the eyes, I do want UFO. And I'm gonna go in with a very precise tiny baby brush from Morphe and just tap it here on the inner part of the inner corner of the eyes. I think I'm also gonna use that same shade to kind of like highlight and clean up right there, like right on the crease. I was using a dry, but now for this step I am gonna wet it just because I want more precision. For the very center, I want to go in with Pluto, which I hope that the camera actually captures the beauty of this color, because when you swatch it, it's like a beautiful iridescent white. And I think for the very outer part of the crease, I want to go matte. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys, but I think I do want to go in with Phone Home. I'm applying it just as if I was like lining the eye, like in a V shape, and then bringing it in here to meet with Pluto. And I know it's a weird choice, but I wanted to try that color so bad. So that's what we have so far. I honestly have no clue what I did, but let me finish off the other eye and I'll be right back. Alright, so the eyes are pretty much done. I did go in with a liquid lipstick also from Jeffree Star Mannequin, which I am going to be trying on my lips today. And I used it as a liner, as you can see right there. You can't really see much, but I did want a hint of lighter, like on the inner part of that wing, if that makes any sense. So for the lower lash line, I think I want to connect what I have on the outer portion of the eye. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So I am going to be taking Phone Home, smudging that on the outer part of the lower lash line. I do want to keep the greenness on the inner portion. So I'm going to go in with Abduction and a flat brush and just stamp that in there. So that is what we have so far. I do want to use a shade that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to go in with Interstellar. I think that will look nice on the inner corners of the eye. So let's see. Oh wow, good choice. You guys see that beaming highlight. Oh my god. Amazeballs. I love it. Alright, so eyes are pretty much complete. All that I am missing is my brow bone. And I don't know, we have two shades in here that we can certainly use. On a normal day, I will probably go in with Titan, just because it's a matte shade. Very, very brightening for me. I am going to go in with Pluto just because, you know, it's a Jeffree Star palette. So we gotta go all out with the brow bone highlight. So with that, we complete the eyes. Not mad at all. I am really enjoying this look. So I'm just going to complete the look using Mannequin, also from Jeffree Star. Why do they smell so good? Let me line my lips really quickly. I'm going to be using Spice from Jura Cosmetics. I'm going to be using my highlighter by Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills. And just apply it on the highest point of my face. That, my loves, we complete the look. And to be honest with you, I really, really like how it turned out. I had no idea what I was going to create, but I am pretty impressed with my own look. I really like the color combination. It's a little bit different. So as far as the palette, what can I say? We had a bit of a situation, something that I was not expecting from the eyeshadow Marshall Soil right here. That's the one that gave me a little bit of trouble. But with all sincerity, I honestly don't think it was the palette's fault. I don't think it was the eyeshadow's fault. I honestly believe that some eyeshadows react differently with different concealers, different bases, and the base that I used was a little bit too tacky, too oily, and I didn't set it, and that's why that particular eyeshadow oxidized on me, and that's normal. I know that a similar situation happened with the Vault collection by Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. Like, some of the shades were oxidizing, but again, it happens every time you apply it over a wet base. Like, if I swatch this shadow on its own, see, it looks mustard there. It was on my eye. It was the wet base. I'm 100% sure that it was the wet base. So I don't want to throw any shade at the palette or Jeffree or anybody just because of what happened on my case. Like, I know that I use a wet base. I use a concealer that I typically don't use, and I use a concealer that I actually don't like for my under eye because of the same reason, because it's too wet. But I have seen other girls using it as a base, so that's why I was like, okay, let me use it as a base today, trying to be innovative, you know, trying to do something new. But it definitely didn't work out. So watch out for that whenever you're gonna use the matte shades, especially tones like that one. Like greenish, yellowish tones can tend to do that. So just watch out for that. Try to set your base whenever you're going to use the matte shades. The color selection is not for everybody. We all know that. This is for somebody that likes to play with colors, that wants something different for their collection. Like, that's why I wanted a palette so badly, because the color scheme is definitely something that we had never seen before. So I wanted something different, and I got it. And look at the different type of look that I created. I honestly would have never thought about applying the shades and the tones that I mixed together today, and I really like it. It's really gonna take me ages to hit pan. They're very big, and Jeffree is known for that. Again, I had never used any of his eyeshadow palettes in the past, but I see them all over social media. I see them on his videos, and I know that he is big on that. Alright, so that is it, my loves. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is Jeffree Star approved. Wait, we're in the wrong channel. I approve this palette. I really like it, but certainly want to hear your thoughts on it. Let me know what you think about the palette. What do you think about the fact that it oxidized? Did that ever happen to you before? So certainly let me know what your thoughts are on that. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future content. Thanks for watching. Mil besos, and I see you guys next time.